What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Content Chopshop, where we review videos that sell. Let's introduce our amazing host as usual. We got Ron Cool of Hindsight Hacking.
What is going on, everybody?
We've got his other half. If you need to contact Ron, you contact Corey.
Corey.
So Corey
like
Carter, what's going on?
Not much, but it's the better half, not the other half. I don't know. I'm just saying.
just saying. And of course, we have the amazing Alan Dean joining us today, taking place of the double Lewis's. Yeah.
Lewis's.
So what's going on, Alan? Give us a little bit of a breakdown about what you're working on right now, and also, are you using video content? Are you using lives? What is your main way of kind of getting the word out there?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm a lot of the tail end of last year, I was focusing heavily, at least in my online businesses, on softwares, specifically Chrome extensions. And so I've been building those. I'm about to release another one, hopefully this week, hopefully tomorrow. And then I've got another one coming shortly after that. And yes, I'd use a lot. I don't run much Facebook ads per se, but I still think I can contribute today, hopefully, in a consumer point of view, and from someone that's done millions of dollars worth of sales. I can tell you, my thoughts on whether or not the message was conveyed and whether it pulled on my heartstrings. But I do a lot of lives. I do a lot of video content for my groups. I have 3 different Facebook groups, and so definitely do a lot of that. I use StreamYard, and a lot of fun.
I love it. All right. Any announcements, gentlemen? Alan knows his shit.
Yeah.
Period.
Announcement number 1.
Hey, I got an announcement because I was talking to Jim about this, and this is unrelated to the show, but it's really cool. So I got to tell you guys. NASA just in the last 15 minutes, NASA just landed this massive rover on Mars, the size of a car. And it's super cool. I've been watching it all day. They've live streamed the whole thing. And not only, Jim, I didn't tell you this part, but this is super cool. Not only did they land this rover has a helicopter on it that they can fly remotely from Earth and fly around a little helicopter drone and check out Mars. How freaking cool is that? How awesome is our technology?
It's crazy.
What a time to be alive. True.
One, I just want a helicopter, let alone one that's on another planet. I just want a helicopter.
Yeah.
I keep telling my wife, if we can just have a helicopter, we can get places faster. And she's like, sure. The answer is no.
Sure.
I have a big gas engine helicopter, like a big one. And that thing can't go, more than half a mile down the road, and they're flying. They're doing this stuff millions of miles away. So yeah, pretty cool stuff, man. Pretty cool stuff.
It has been a nutty time for sure. All right, let's get into some videos. Ron, if you would be so kind. And go.
Aviation American Gin slogan, take 1. Aviation American Gin, an illusory and fleeting sense of well-being. Aviation American Gin slogan, take 2. Aviation American Gin. If you're drinking anything else, you're drinking bullshit. Aviation American Gin. It'll get you f***ed. Aviation American Gin. It's just vodka after its wish was granted. For God's sake, take 4. Aviation American Gin. It tastes like God cried in your mouth. So I get in trouble. Aviation American Gin. What the f***? Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Re-release of death. Aviation American Gin. You'll actually die from happiness. We can sew that up in post, guys.
All right, let's talk. And there's an award that we're working on making called the Reynolds.
In case you missed it 5 seconds ago.
In case you missed it. The Reynolds,
We're still not lined up
we're
in the middle.
convinced that Ryan Reynolds can sell anything.
Yes.
Literally anything. So we're going to make a statue of just him and his abs called the Reynolds that we're going to hand out to other entrepreneurs and marketers that we feel are really hitting it hard.
It'd be like Fonzie holding the Reynolds.
Oh, that'd be good.
Choking it out.
Oh, that'd be great. I don't think we even have to vote. That's up. A
I'm
thumbs
good.
up for me.
I'm
Well,
good.
Alan, I mean, he's got to give a vote.
Yeah, what does Alan have to say? I want to hear what he
Alan
says.
likes Ryan Reynolds yet, so
Anything that if Ryan Reynolds is promoting it, they're going to sell it, right? So, like, I mean,
okay, you're on board with the Team Reynolds. All right, good.
Team Reynolds. Yeah, that's one of my favorite actors. Always super funny. I'm a firm believer in laughter is the best medicine. So, anytime you can get people to laugh and engage with you, I think it's great. So,
If I ever buy gin, I'm buying aviation gin. Like,
Never
I
heard
might
of
go
it,
buy
but-
just to have it. So,
You need to have it. You know why?
Vodka when it got its wish or whatever. That.
God called in your mouth.
And I mean, he takes what would normally be tagged on the end and makes it the premiere, which I think is fun because it plays to his personality perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
And is it saying anything amazing about the gin that to where it would make you go, oh, this gin's probably better than the rest? No, but it's going to make it absolutely ingrained in your brain. If you're not an avid gin person already, you're going to go pick that out and you're going to try it out.
And how many times did he say the name of the company of the gin, right? So that's some of those subtle things you don't really realize, but you just heard that name, 10 times throughout the entire commercial. So not only is the commercial good, that's a way to help you remember the name next time you're in the liquor store.
And he did a free plug, which I'm sure wasn't free, to Papa John.
Yeah.
Sure he got something.
Better ingredients,
Sure.
better pizza, aviation gin. That would have been money at the end of the aviation gin. Probably would have gotten sued if you mixed the two, but
Probably.
All right, let's get into the next one.
All right. Boom. Oops. Please hold.
And go.
We love our new home. There's so much space,
We have a guest room now.
but we have ants.
You're slouching again, Ted.
Expired.
Thanks, Aunt Bonnie.
It's a lot of house. I hope you can keep it clean.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which helps us save a lot of money.
Oh, Teddy, did you get my friend request?
I'll have to check.
Aunt Joni's here.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Geico does pretty well, but I definitely was not expecting that when he said we have ants. So I'm a good fan. But again, I'm not changing my insurance buying habit because that commercial made me laugh. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I was not impressed with that one.
All right. Yeah, I don't think it landed. Period. I just think that they could have done a better job of connecting the sales message in with the funny. Do I remember what it's for? For the moment. But what will I remember tomorrow? Oh, the ants thing. Oh, that was funny.
Has any of their commercials really been about what it's about?
Well, that's
good
true.
point.
But what
That's
I
a good
was
point.
I think my thing is I think they're getting to the point where they're just assuming you already know,
Right.
And at that point, and so maybe that's their audience. Maybe they're just like, okay,
They're
well, we
not
just have
the
to assume
general,
everybody already knows who we are and what we do. Now we're just sort of just trying to be silly,
Yep. They're not Hyundai or the General anymore. They've went up a level.
Right?
But I still give them a thumbs down.
Yeah, I still, yeah.
Corey, Jim?
I'm with you, Ron.
Now here's the question: how could they have made it better?
Or I know how. That fixes that commercial all day.
A bunch of Uncle Ryans? That would be hilarious.
Right?
Oh, that's oh god, him as an uncle.
You could have Ryan Reynolds smashing ant hills, smashing a different kind of ant infestation.
Yes.
I don't know.
But yeah, how to better connect that back to Geico Insurance? I don't know.
Maybe
the one I thought was
maybe the house is full of the ants and they flooded the tubs and the sinks and the bathrooms or something, and you got a bunch of water coming in your house, and now you're talking about Geico and your home insurance and whatever. I don't know. Do you have crazy ants in your family that flood your bathrooms?
Yes, I spelled it on purpose that way.
Me and Jim Pants.
too good.
Sure, Ron. Sure, Ron.
Yeah, I think that the most successful one that they did for me is the it wasn't by them, it was by State Farm or whatever, where there was the guy that was Chaos or whatever. Not Chaos. What was his name?
That's what's his name? He was on Chicago.
Yeah, but he was like the embodiment of like when things go
Chaos.
wrong. Or
Yeah. And he's like a cell phone goes, right? Yeah.
Like yeah,
Right.
just like that.
Right.
Oh man. All right, let's get into the next one. Come on. You can do it. And go. No sound on this one. I always find it interesting when they choose to go no sound. You guys want to see that one more time?
Yeah.
All right. So the chair is the thing.
That's just my first opinion.
So that was an Instagram ad.
Oh,
In 6 seconds.
All the difference. Makes all the difference.
Oh, you know what? My opinion totally changed. You know what?
Totally changed.
I mean, my thought on it is, why show the mouse pad as with the label on it when it's about the chair, right? Like when you have 6 seconds, you have 6 seconds. Like you got to be all in on the chair and why it's amazing, not
logo
showing other things.
And a product name that has nothing to do with the product.
Right.
Like who would connect Secret Lab to a chair when you're in something that kind of looked like a white lab to begin with?
Right,
like I'm thinking the environment. I'm not thinking about the chair.
Yeah, I had no idea it was the chair.
I literally, we watched it twice and I didn't know until whichever one of y'all said it was about the chair.
Jim,
like I didn't
Jim,
know.
do it again. Like, let's try
One
to
more
figure
time?
out. Let's one more time because I want to know. I'll tell you what I thought it was about.
All right, let's come on, little video. Come on. It's not showing the bottom of there.
Yeah, okay.
We'll see the little guy, the little version. And he just rips it back. And he's not wearing pants.
Okay, so I think gamer for whatever reason, like a gamer setup. I still don't get the chair, and we've watched it 3 times now.
Me either.
Yeah, so not
Hey, actually,
a big old
what?
That one is more like a double.
Yeah.
Double.
Dang, yeah, we're getting serious
coveted
now.
double thumb down.
Do we have a double?
Well,
We
just
do
show it again.
now.
Oh, show it again. Doble espoop.
Is it how do you say the boop?
How you say stinky?
So how could you better make that commercial to be about the chair? I mean, literally anything.
What does
right?
Mr. Wonderful say? Take it out back and shoot it or something? Like,
There's nothing that like that there's nothing to save in that commercial except maybe a chair in a different environment and like talk about a freaking chair. Like put some words to it so you know what you're looking at.
Yeah, words, sound, like music, and just show the chair and how the guy is like the most comfortable he's ever been in this chair. Like,
You know what would be funny is
about
if he just took it everywhere with him, like church.
that'd be fun.
Everyone's got the church pews. You're doing the camera, scroll down, and then you see him in his gamer chair. And
he's
doing
on
the
the
and
end,
everything,
like
and-
on the cap, on the end of the aisle, and he's like
Yeah.
passing out while the preacher's talking or something. Yeah, like, there'd be ways to do it, but
like the bus station, he rolls up and he's waiting next to everybody. Like he takes it everywhere because it's so comfortable or something like that.
Yeah.
That
But I
might
still
do a
think
better
Secret Lab, like the name has to go. Like I'll
Agreed.
never connect that to a chair.
No,
Agreed.
I agree.
Good call. All right, we got another Instagram. It's more of a GIF.
Oh,
Still
it's a
falls
GIF?
under video
GIF.
though. It's just a GIF. Oh,
How do you say-
you're one of
say
those,
GIF or
huh?
GIF?
Jiffy,
I say GIF because it's not graphics. It's graphics.
it's a giraffe.
But that's my opinion. So this just keeps going like this, back and forth. and it creates outlines around the different objects that you can get renter's insurance on. Very simple, straightforward. This is an Instagram timeline ad. So as you're scrolling, this is something you would see. Would this make you stop?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Dope.
We've had a lot of negators today, I tell you.
Yes, it's not.
I'm picking some stankers today. Some stanks.
It's a smelly one.
Ah.
Again, it's one of those things like, I don't know, somebody like going back to the pitch, like in the room. All right, guys, I got this great idea. Just put a whole bunch of shit like on the table, and I'm going to take a picture. And then in After Effects, people are going to draw lines around it. It's going to be great. Right? Because nobody did their homework. He stayed up late. He partied too hard. And he just threw it together because there was a deadline. And someone goes, I think that's brilliant. Let's get do it.
Zaboom. Yeah.
I didn't even see the company name on that one. I don't even know what it was.
Because it does.
That was for renter's insurance from Lemonade.
It doesn't.
Lemonade. Okay.
Lemonade.
I saw renter's insurance, but I didn't see the company name, so I'm not even going to remember the company name that did it, even if it was a bad ad. So yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So from our backgrounds, you want to speak to the pain point, right? If you don't have renter's insurance and you get robbed, or any number of scenarios, you speak to that pain point, right? So, I got robbed. I didn't have insurance. I'm literally left with nothing. And I still have to repair all the broken stuff and so on. So if you hit that pain point, I think maybe you could do a much better job with that.
Now he no pants?
Yep. Now he has no pants.
No.
Now he has no pants.
I was like, what am I reading?
Currently.
Isn't that all of us, though? I mean, we're working from home, so except for maybe Alan.
I already said I had no pants last time.
I'm at home. I'm at home. I'm in my home office, man. What are you talking about?
I just wear my
You got like 20 people there. You got to wear pants when you have that many people around.
That's true. I do have a lot of y'all don't know the history of what's going on, but yeah, there's a lot of people in my house right now. But I'm in Texas. We're dealing with it. Okay, like don't make it.
True.
Don't bring them back.
You using that grill? You've been getting use out of that awesome grill of yours?
Hey man, you know what I did 2 days ago? I made chicken fajitas, man. I turned the grill on. It said like 16 degrees on the grill. It was covered in snow, and I turned it on anyways. Man, we fired up some chicken fajitas. The bad part was I had it set to like 350, and I put the chicken on. Every time I opened the lid for a second to check it out, it dropped like 200, like instantly. So, and then it took like 15 minutes to get back up to temp. I'm like, man, this is gonna be the longest fajitas ever.
Yeah, grilling in the winter, you're gonna want to go just time based. Don't check it too much.
Yeah, man. But with chicken, dude, like there's such a fine line of perfect chicken, and like 5 seconds later, it's overcooked. Like I'm real particular about my chicken, man.
Alan is selling chicken. Call Corey.
No, I'm not selling chicken.
If you want chicken, Alan's selling.
I'm not selling chicken, but I will cook you chicken. If you want to come to my house, I will cook you chicken.
All right.
There you go. Alan,
All right, we'll make sure to put your address across the bottom.
Yep. All right.
All right, we got another one. Today is GIF or GIF day, apparently. So this is it. It's a scrolling ad, and it just gives you a couple images to get the point across. Keeping it simple. What do you think?
Do I get part of my life back after I watch it? Like, is that a
No.
reward?
No, you don't. No,
But what does quick do for me? Like I didn't understand what the product does.
Is it's just a toothbrush? Is it an electric toothbrush? Like,
does it teach me how to brush? Because it said I brush badly.
It says people brush badly, but it doesn't say how it's going to improve it.
That's true.
I didn't catch it. Maybe
gimmick is an affordable electric toothbrush that guides better brushing using good design, not gimmicks, is what they say just below. And it's called Get Quip.
you brush your teeth with the mask on? Because I think that's interesting. Did you see that? Look, watch. You hold it, but you have a mask on.
So you just under the mask. Under the
mask, and you're like,
yeah,
it's gonna be
that
great.
Makes a lot of sense. COVID brushing.
COVID brushing.
All right, what do we think?
Sorry, man. Y'all
Yeah, it's a crapper of a day.
And in our winter storm in Texas, we're having a hard time finding TP right now. So this is not a good day for me.
Oh man, you guys are getting COVID part 2 with that crap.
Yeah, man, it's all over again, buddy. All over again.
Man. All right, let's get into the next one. We got another.
I think I need to acknowledge before we move on.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We're missing the Biz Bros pick of ads right now because I don't know about Jim's ad picking at this point.
Yeah, we don't have the high powered music ones with the high energy. They always come in with the real loud stuff. Lewis, stop the squeeze.
Stop the squeeze.
You got to bring it into microphone abuse. Got to bring awareness.
All right, we got one last GIF, and then we're going back to FB ads library.
Look, man, I've decided I don't get the Instagram GIF game clearly because
it's grown in popularity. That's why we brought it up today.
I'm telling you, all of these, I don't even know what are they doing? Think Uber.
This
for
is
dog
essentially Uber for dog walkers.
So people that'll walk your dogs for you.
That's it. Yeah.
But they only do
but the GIF did not relay that in any way to me. Maybe if I read it and then I understood it.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think my GIF game's strong. GIF game not strong.
GIF game not strong. GIF game not strong.
But well, yeah. But I don't think I think you're right though, Ron. Like I mean, they drew a heart right with a little dog emoji icon picture doing the drawing. So I understand it's about animals and something that makes us all happy and lovable and whatever, right? But that still doesn't mean it's about dog walkers. That could be anything. It could be a park that they're promoting to take your dog to. Like I just still don't tie it to the end result product without reading what it had below it. So that's my position on it.
Exactly.
Fair enough. All right, throw them up. What do we got?
I'm gonna go this way on this one.
Oh, a so-so?
I got a so-so on this one.
So-so.
It was the best.
No. Yeah.
At least I had some indication on what it was about.
There was a dog. There was a
dog and in something that makes us happy and whatever, right? So I had some indication.
The only thing they were missing was the Uber part because it looked like you're just getting directions to go somewhere. So it didn't illustrate that, I can on demand get someone to come and walk this dog.
Yeah. But how can you do that with a GIF, Jim?
It's tough. It
would be tough. It would be tough.
It is tough. So let's see. How do we translate that to make that work better?
You got to figure it out, man.
So what about with just some text as part of the GIF that's popping up? You have some text that's like on demand walking, dog walking.
Need my dog walked. Be there in 5 minutes.
There, nailed it. I think that really is what would finish it up nicely.
What about any sound? Can you do sound on those?
I don't know. I mean, you can. I mean, if you do it in the video editor, obviously you can add the sound behind it and just have the images play as a GIF. But as far as it looping as a GIF, I don't know.
I don't. Not that
Ron, your GIF game's not strong, but you do have a lot of video editing knowledge. Any ideas there on how to get it to loop? That's a no. All right, so we're going into Wusty Brunson. The man, as the kids say. And go. And then it holds that for a good amount of time. All right, let's talk about it. What do we think?
I've never
seen that. It kind of falls in line with the GIF feel. It's not a true GIF, but it has that kind of a vibe to it.
I think someone made that for him and gave it to him. That's my gut. Like,
okay.
I don't see. Like, click it. Is it actually Russell's or is it someone's affiliate link?
It is Russell's, and it's been running since yesterday. He just started it.
He has been doing some new ads. I have seen several brand new stuff that they're running and or working on. So it could be Russell's. They are producing a lot of new content right now,
and he it could be going for, like, now people are starting to look at him as not unrelatable, right? Like they might see him at such a different level that they need the person that really needs to read the book, right? They need the us. They need those people that are still working towards that. And so I don't know. I liked it. I like the clear version of the Starbucks cup versus the book and what the benefits. I don't know. I liked it a lot.
I liked it because it had a little bit of funny in it, right? It conveyed what the product was. It conveyed why I needed it, and it conveyed how to get it. And not only that, it sat on that one for the last good little bit, as Jim pointed out, to make sure that I saw .comsecrets.com or whatever that URL was. Like I had time to write it down or screenshot or whatever I needed to do. So I felt like it conveyed some of the major points that an ad really needs to convey to me. So,
all right. So throw them up. What do we think? I'm here. I'm in the middle.
It's our only thumbs up so far, I think. Right?
I think that with Russell's brand, he really benefits from the high energy. So I think that some of that was missing. Because a little bit of a heightened energy would have gotten me through. Because about halfway through, I stopped caring about the text. Personally.
I was trying. I mean, it was different. Again, it was a very different move. And if he's going off of what Corey was saying, like I get it. And it's might just be testing something, right? But I guess my gift game is no bueno.
But unlike Geico, they weren't relying on the fact that you knew who ClickFunnels were or know.
That's true.
You know,
That's
they made
point.
sure to expect it will grow your business. It will do the, you know what I mean? So
yeah, it was definitely a cold outreach.
I'm shocked he actually has like a Starbucks cup there, and it's very visibly a Starbucks cup. Like that could be
right.
But he's used that before. He's done other ads with the same thing where he's done, here's what you can buy for, $7. You can buy this, or you can get my perfect webinar secret. He's used that analogy before in other ads. He's used Starbucks coffee and some other things. So that's probably why he's coming up with it. I only know that because I know a lot about ClickFunnels, but anyway.
All right, we get ready for the next one. This one is a retargeting ad for .com secrets. So they've already seen a presentation or
we just watched that one, but we didn't buy.
Right. This is a retargeting ad. So he has YouTube videos out that are leading to this, and he also has like a webinar-y kind of thing that's going to this that he's getting off of his email list.
Got it.
Now, you may be wondering, how much can .com secrets really help my business grow? Well, in the past few years, over 789 people who have gone through the principles inside .com secrets have won one of our 2 Comma Club awards, meaning they made over 7 figures inside of a funnel. 56 people have won one of our 2 Comma Club X awards, meaning over 8 figures inside of a funnel, and 11 people have earned one of our 2 Comma Club C awards on their way to make over 9 figures in sales. That's a lot of money. Now, you may be wondering, how much can...
So that's it. It loops. So he's flexing on this one. It's a little bit of that Brunson flex.
I don't like it as much though. I think that, and because this is my space, right, already, but even understanding that there is a very small percentage of people who still even know what a funnel is. And so he spent a lot of time saying, this is what we've done in funnels and funnels and funnels. And I think a lot of people would be like, what's a funnel? Like I saw a book ad and now I went to funnels and how much money funnels are making me. And I don't know what a funnel is. And so I feel like he's trying to bridge his book with now ClickFunnels as a whole. And I think he should have just stayed with the book but anyway, wasn't as impressed with that one.
Yeah, I think that would have to be the logical aspect of the sales cycle, to where you're emotionally invested, but now you're trying to justify the purchase logically. I think if that was the solution and that was hitting them at that point, it might do better, but I still feel like it's not doing what it's intended to do, to get someone excited to take that next step.
That was closer to a ClickFunnels ad than a .com secrets book ad. Like it's closer to a funnel building software trying to convince people to get the funnel building software, saying, hey, our software has done $2 billion worth of sales and all that. I'm much more interested in that at that point than I am about buying a book.
Yep.
You said something key there, Alan. Trying to convince.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I felt that ad was trying to convince.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, like I get turned off if you're going to try to convince me. So I love, obviously, like, I'm with you guys, right? We're all avid Russell and ClickFunnels fans. And that was probably my least favorite anything I've ever seen from that.
It felt very Ty Lopez-y, like the flex.
Yeah,
This is what I did. This is what I've got. You want to be one of the big boys? You want to be a Grant Cardone? You want to come on over here and start flashing them dollars?
You want to do $100 million in sales? Get my free book.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it felt very un-Russell of him.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
All right, what do we think? Throw them up.
Ooh, a double.
So,
It pains me to do that to you, Russell.
That was very.
I was just going to say, Russell,
We got a lot
don't
of
hate
love for
us.
you, Russell. We got a lot of love for you, Russell. Hopefully someday we'll have you on the show. But
We're going to talk about that ad, why it was so.
yeah, just maybe don't watch this episode, Russell.
Yeah, if you're watching right now.
And another one.
Oop.
Thank you, sir.
Stop. Entrepreneurs and small business owners, I'm about to show you a weird, almost backwards, funnel secret that is currently being used by an underground group of entrepreneurs to sell almost anything online. It's a web class where you will discover how over 987 business owners, just like you, have created their own 2 Comma Club sales funnel using ClickFunnels, and how you can launch your first or next online sales funnel in less than 10 minutes. This presentation is happening soon, so click below. Let me take a moment and tell you what you will learn in this free web class. First, you'll learn how to ethically steal over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from your competitors. Next, you'll learn how to clone their proven funnels in less than 10 minutes. And lastly, you'll learn how to get the exact same customers who are going to your competitors' websites to start coming to yours. Click below and register now. What are you waiting for? Save your seat to the Funnel Hacking Secrets presentation now by clicking below.
So it looks like they're doing a lot more cold outreach.
This totally felt Catherine Jones all day long. Felt like Catherine Jones' storytelling, felt like her style, felt like her imagery, felt like how she flips things up, back and forth. It felt like Catherine Jones. Think about every little thing that you've seen her do. It flips around back and forth to a bunch of different things to keep your attention. Like I was engaged, I was involved. Like I liked it out of all 3 of those. That was my favorite.
So here's my thoughts on that one. I thought that the message works well if you're familiar with ClickFunnels. Mm-hmm. If you know what ClickFunnels is and you're already a ClickFunnels user or maybe you've been through OFA, or something, like you have some connection there, I think that one works really well. The problem with that is that's not their target, because in the very beginning, they're saying, hey, entrepreneurs, like they're targeting everybody. And I don't think they can target all entrepreneurs with that ad. I think they have to target people who have some knowledge of ClickFunnels and sales funnels in general. And if you target those people, I think that ad works well. But based on that opening line, that's not their target. And so that's where I think maybe they fail a little bit with that one. But overall, I thought the ad was great if they have the intended target behind it.
Yeah.
I think the word funnel was used again, right? And so that eliminates some people from the knowledge base. So if maybe they said, instead of entrepreneurs, right, Alan, maybe they said, hey, funnel hackers. Hey, something not even direct to ClickFunnels, but just people that know of any kind of funnel lingo, whether they use groove funnels or drop funnels or anything that's not the traditional website, right? Like if they use some kind of lingo in that sense to then transition to, yes, you need ClickFunnels because it's the best of the space, right? Like something like along those lines. But it was engaging. It had good energy. It was, had very some similar aspects to Catherine Jones. And honestly, we know like he was actually funnel hacking her webinar.
Yeah.
Therefore, it makes sense that the ad to go to a new webinar is something similar from her.
Yeah, no, agreed.
I also felt like it was a little bit too long.
Yeah, there was a couple times that they could have ended it, and they still got their point.
I think they could have conveyed that in a little bit shorter time frame, and so that's a long time. Even
I thought that the graphics were fun. I thought it moved appropriately. I thought that it did all the things it needed to do, except really do a solid call out.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, if this is you, keep watching, or we made this for you. It felt a little bit too broad, but the subject matter, like you said, speaks to a very particular set of people.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go sideways on this one.
Huh? No. Yeah.
I think it was a good ad. I think short a little bit and fix the targeting.
I probably should have leaned more so.
I think that probably could do really well. So
yeah.
Jim, you better have something good up your sleeve, man.
I don't even know what we're gonna do for the chop at all, man.
It's a tough call.
It might be Corey, like between like minute 5 to minute 6. He was like standing a certain way. He could be the chop.
That's it. Yeah. Corey's new 6-second pre-roll ad.
Better than what we saw.
Right.
All right, and go.
Oh no.
And then it holds.
He referred to himself in the third person.
Yep.
That was weird.
He's rusty.
Ron doesn't know how he feels about it.
Oh, interesting. All right. Hit us with some knowledge, Ron. And Corey. What do you think?
I liked it. I think, again, it had the music, had energy with that. Texting, like all the millennials, like everybody will understand texting. If anybody's trying to get quick sales after learning something, right? $7 seems like a no-brainer, right? All that stuff. Yeah, I mean, Russell, you're my hero. Like that's the only piece of that text line that's like annoying to me. I don't know why. But I overall, I think for $7 for talking about the perfect webinar, like, yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna I think the energy was good. I think overall was fine. There was a couple of the text things that I thought was weird, but overall, it wasn't bad. This is a rough day.
I thought it was too damn long. I think when you do that text trick, it's really cool and it's gimmicky and it will only last for so long. But right now it's very in. I think it should have been shorter to be a little more punchy of just like, I use this webinar script, Russell, and my life is different now. And he's like, oh, this is so awesome. You know, like Russell, he's like so excited. And oh my God, this is crazy. And then the other guy's like, yeah, I made $11K. Like this is more money than I've made in X amount of time before this. And I just wanted to say thank you so much. And then the end is obviously your call to action. Just keep it cruising.
I agree. My thought was it was too long. I thought there was a little bit of babble in there that wasn't really necessary. The whole 23%, whatever. Okay, so there was 30 people in the room. Like, all right, it's not that great of a $8,000, but he said 8K, then he said 11K, he said 23%. Like all these things, I don't know, but it's definitely was too long for sure.
All right, what do we think? Throw them up.
Because of everything today that we've seen, I'm going to give this. But if we would have been on any
just
other
comparatively speaking,
Just
we would have done Super Bowl ads part 2 today, Corey.
Oh,
just
I know
saying.
it was my reasoning to not do that, but
That was what was
that
original.
was a disturbing so right there.
He's just a
Ron
little
got me what I was
leprechaun.
thinking
Ah,
of
that's
here,
good
so-
He's just a little leprechaun.
He
Not
is.
gonna hurt anybody. All right, let's
He's
do
not
it.
this guy. By any means.
That's a fact.
That's
Just
right.
like-
Ron, you put a lot of Ryan Reynolds up today.
Oh, that's every day, Alan. Don't you worry.
You haven't seen my room.
The ceiling in particular. All right, and go.
Have you ever taken a program and thought
everything finally came together? It was a life changer, a business changer.
Best decision I've ever made in my life.
One funnel away challenge.
Stop waiting for a miracle. The miracle's here.
You will either win or you will learn.
The best challenge I have ever taken.
This is going to change your life.
You have Russell Brunson and his team teaching you how to launch a funnel.
Any business, doesn't matter what you're in, you need a funnel.
And if you're not using ClickFunnels, you're crazy. I've got to have it. I've got to have it.
But there is a big but.
It's not like
You have to execute the information.
Every bit of blood, sweat, and tears that you pour into it will get it out in so much more. Thank you, Russell,
and his team
for changing my life and changing my business.
They kept bringing golden nuggets.
One funnel away challenge.
A rocket jet, a rocket fuel, a push, the business. 21st century.
So let me tell you, you won't regret it.
Yeah, I don't want to work a day job anymore.
One funnel away challenge.
It's the fastest hack to catch.
You've got nothing to lose, but everything to gain.
Do it.
Do it now.
Have you ever taken a program?
All right, let's talk about it. Shout out to Klaus out there. I saw you.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Klaus,
Austin,
what's going on, man?
I like that one. I thought it was good energy. It was informational. It went through. It kept me engaged the whole time. So I that was a good one for me.
Yeah, I felt like it didn't overstay its welcome. I think that it was visually very interesting. They took stuff from like video sales letters, like what we did with your motivational video, has some cool stock footage in there, kept people intrigued at the pattern interrupts, and it did a really good job of keeping your attention. And I think what they did say made an impact, and that they didn't like overdo it. I wouldn't add too much to it. I think it did a nice job. It's definitely a scroll stopper. And I think it'll probably do the job. It'll do its function that it was set out to do.
I still felt maybe a tad bit long. I still feel like it could have been a little bit shorter. But overall, my favorite ad of the day. I think that one was really good. A lot of great video, a lot of great pattern interrupts, a lot of things that kind of make you stay glued to the ad. And so I thought they did a really good job with that one.
Yep.
I think the only thing is it was good. It did its job, as everyone has said, but it didn't wow, right? Like it was good. It was like I love the one funnel away challenge. If I didn't know what it was before, I probably would want to go check it out after that. But I wasn't wowed. I didn't have an emotional connection, I guess, right? Like some of these ones that make us laugh or make us cry, right? Like they get the emotional piece, and I didn't really feel the emotional side. I was just like, this is good logical information. I have a business. I need a funnel. Like, let me learn more, right?
I'll give you that. I know that the Lady Boss one that they did, I forget her name. Do you guys remember her name from Lady Boss?
Kaylin, right?
Kaylin Poulin.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, her video is really good for one funnel away. It's her and her husband or boyfriend, I forget, but they're both talking about like, we were broke.
Yeah.
We were on hard times, like everything was grim as hell. Right. And this Russell guy came into our lives and now we're millionaires. Like, and then also there's Dan Henry's drunk one, which I always thought was hilarious. He's like drunk outside of his, he goes, I got a freaking water mansion. Look at this. This is crazy. And he's a little, he's gone.
No.
And Russell used it for a short period of time, and it was like one of their best performing ads.
That's funny.
And I want to Google that like right now.
Yeah. But it's Dan Henry just like looking happy as can be. And he's just like, it's a freaking water mansion. I made this from funnels. And like, it was just so genuine and authentic that it got legs and took off.
That's awesome.
Do all ads need to have an emotional pull? Does everyone need to tug at your emotional heartstrings?
I don't think all of them do. I think there's a difference between branding play, which is just staying on top of mind, and then there's a difference of getting someone to come your way. Right. You know, there's what is it? Come towards, or what is it? Fight against, or something, push against, or something like that, for the ways that you run your ads. And I think that there's definitely power in branding. You know, it's the reason that we connect with like Harley Davidson, for instance, is branding. Right. And then they, after the fact, added an emotional touch to where you feel like you're part of a community, being with having a Harley Davidson. You bought something, and now all of a sudden you're indoctrinated in this community, and you're accepted automatically, like Jeep owners and things like that. So there's definitely room for that. But I think that initially, to get someone to come your way, yeah, you got to hit that emotion.
Yeah. So what if a week ago, I saw the Brendan and Kaylin, we were dead broke ad, and I was super intrigued, but I didn't take action. Right. And then I saw that with the logical side of it. Mm-hmm. Like, I think I would be hard pressed not to take action at that point. Right. Getting them both. But
I guess that was just my point, was maybe that the intended audience for that ad was the right audience. The intended audience for Kaylin and, hey, we were so broke, we spent our last dollar on the One Funnel Away challenge. That's a different audience that we're targeting. So like we all kind of discussed at the beginning, is it a good ad, but also is it intended for the right person? If the intention, if the audience is right, I think it still works well.
That's a great point. Absolutely. All right, what do we think? Throw them up.
All right.
Too funny. All right, we got another text edition. This one's much shorter.
Holy smokes.
Thankfully.
Only 15 seconds shorter.
All right, let's talk about it. So this is definitely a retargeting based upon someone that's already gone through OFA, likely multiple times, and to have a digital copy of that ever present that they can access and refer back to. What you think? Hand in the hair.
Once again, it has to be target audience has to be correct, right? Obviously, targeted audience. But I also felt like they were reselling OFA there at the end. Like, hey, people who go through have had massive results. Well, we already know that's why I signed up the first time.
Right.
So I feel like the tail end of that was not necessary. And so,
yeah, I'm not feeling that one. Like it's bumming me out, but no.
It's bumming me out.
It's bumming me out.
Oh, Russell, we're sorry, man. What's-y?
Corey, what do you think?
A lot of his that he seems to be doing that have been running for a while are his trainings. Like his overhead cam where he's doing his whiteboard and he's just taking you through like, this is how you make an offer. And those seem to be the ads that have been running for quite some time on his page. Let's see if I can find his oldest running ad, the one that he's had for like ever. We've got, he has neighborhood of 150 ads currently running, most of which just started February 2nd.
Wow.
So if to give you an idea of split testing, this dude is split test aggressively. So whenever someone says, split testing worth it? Yeah, it's worth it.
Oh, they
What
spend
makes a
millions
billion-dollar
and
company.
millions of dollars a month on Facebook.
Oh,
They spend
absolutely.
they have a huge budget.
Yeah, let me
Where's
see
Dan
if they
Henry
got.
at? That's what I want to see.
You want to see that? I'll have to pull it up for next show because that way I don't have to show me searching for it. But that one, I've seen it one time and it was super funny because he's just so genuine. He's just like, man, this is crazy. Look at this. I'm in a freaking water mansion in Miami.
Well, it would work much better now with all his weed stuff. Now that he's come out with all that.
Yeah, right. And the yacht too. The yacht
the
thing
yacht,
kills me.
Mhm.
The yacht thing kills me.
Mhm.
So come on my yacht and I'll teach you stuff. I mean, Dan's crushing it. You can't really talk shit about if success, really. You know, he's killing it.
Yeah.
So I'll end the show with what is kind of a traditional ad for Russell that's worked really well for him. So we'll see what our opinion on it. Does it still hold up?
Come here, quick, I gotta show you something. All right, right now, we are in this room. There's a whole bunch of 2 comma club awards. You know, every one of these awards is something one 2 comma club. There are 2 commas inside of $1 million. That's where we get the name 2 comma club. And every single one of these people are someone who had a funnel, built inside of ClickFunnels, and made over $1 million inside of the funnel. But guess what? These aren't all. There's a whole bunch more. You guys want to see them? So come on, let's check it out. Now, you might be wondering what in the world is a funnel. Well, this is what a funnel looks like. I kind of mapped it out to paper, page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. This is one of our funnels. I'll get deeper into that in a little bit, but that's what a funnel is. And check this out. These are other awards we've had a chance to win here inside ClickFunnels, which is kind of cool. But there's more. Keep coming, keep coming. We got a whole other room of these. You guys want to see it? So check this out. This is after we ran out of all the room in the other walls, there was no more room, so we started putting them here inside of our kitchen. So now this room is filled as well. But every single one of these awards is somebody who made at least $1 million inside of a funnel in ClickFunnels, which is crazy. You want to see some more? Keep coming in the back here as well. They're all back here, and it just keeps going and going. In fact, if you come over here, this whole wall is filled as well. And these ones right here, these gray ones, the big X in the middle, these people made at least 8 figures, or at least $10 million inside a funnel. And this whole wall is filled as well. But there's more. You want to see? Keep coming, keep coming. People always ask me, what's the difference between somebody who gets one of these awards and they're using ClickFunnels and somebody who uses ClickFunnels but they don't get one of the awards? Like, what do these guys know that the other people don't know? So I've been working on something just especially for you. You want to see it? Going back, going back. Okay, I'm working on this presentation. I'm calling it the Secrets Masterclass. And Secrets Masterclass, so far there's been 787 people inside ClickFunnels that have won a 2 comma club award. And people always ask me, well, there's 100,000 people in ClickFunnels. What do these 787 people know that the other ones don't? And so I sat down and started working on what does that look like? Like, I want to make sure I can give everybody the most important things so that they can have successful funnels as well. And so that's what the Secrets Masterclass is all about. I'm going to be showing you the exact blueprint, showing you what the top 1% of ClickFunnels users are doing, and nobody else is. And this web class, this masterclass is coming up, is completely free to you. Now, on the masterclass, I'm going to be covering 3 core secrets. Secret number 1, it says we've uncovered a new funnel strategy that almost nobody knows about. It's the ability to grow your company faster than anything you've ever experienced. So if you want a funnel, if you've never had one, you've heard about them, I don't know what it is. Secret number 1 is for you. It's going to show you guys the funnel strategy, how it works, and it's going to open up your minds to the possibility. That's number 1. Secret number 2, right here. There's a difference between having a funnel and having a funnel that actually makes money. What is the big difference? Now here inside ClickFunnels, I had the chance to see everybody's funnels. We looked at over 6.1 million funnels, over 130,000 split tests run by our members. We found out there's one difference between those that are making money and those that aren't. And so I'm going to show you secret number 2 on the masterclass. And secret number 3, this is one of my favorite ones, is how in the world do you get traffic into your funnels? If you ever wondered like the best way to, the easiest way to do that, I'm going to be sharing that as well on the masterclass as well. So this is called the Secrets Masterclass. It's coming up this week. I want to make sure you get a ticket. All you have to do is go to secretsmasterclass.com or click on the link down below. When you go there, you come to this page right here. You're going to read this little thing right here. You click on this button and it'll pop up. You tell me your name, your email address, and we will give you a registration to come on the live event. You can also tell me which one of these frustrations you're having. Are you struggling because you don't have a funnel yet, or you have a funnel that's not making money, or you have a funnel, you don't have enough traffic? Just let me know which one of these things are right here as well. That way I can make sure I address your biggest concerns and problems on the web class. It's going to be so much fun. I'm excited for you to be there. Again, go to secretsmasterclass.com or click on the link below. We'll hang out. I've been working on my presentation. I've got over 200 slides and it's growing. It's going to be fun, so make sure you block out some time, and we're going to go deep so that you can get your first successful funnel as well. So click the link down below, and I'll see you on the masterclass.
That's it.
So that was a Facebook ad?
That's a Facebook
That was
ad,
a
and that
long
a lot
break.
of his ads are of the same caliber. Hold on, let me shut up. Come on, Russell.
When
Work
would you have
with me now.
stopped? When would you have stopped and moved?
When would I have
About the
stopped
time he
watching
walked
the
into
ads?
his office,
Yeah.
and started pulling up. So here's my thing on that one. Like, I mean, it started out great because he explained what a funnel was. He explained what the 2 comma club was. And so then it made me, okay, $1 million. That's what it is. Here's a funnel. And then he said, we'll go deeper into that. So I got that. I understand. Like the first part of that was great. And he could have just stopped and said, do you want to know how these people have made $1 million? I have a Secrets Masterclass. You can sign up below. It's completely free. Boom. And just stop there. But then the second half, he used the whole perfect webinar script training, which here's, thing number 1, thing number 2, and then it just went way too long at that point. And I think that he should have stopped and then just used that on the landing page to further educate people and sell them once they got to the landing page. But I think he combined too much into one and made it way too long.
Yeah, I 100% think I would have probably hit the link as soon as I knew the link, well before I've watched the entire ad. So I liked how it was more raw, more real, more like this is me. But one thing that I liked, he talked about we have over 100,000 members and only 787 have done this, right? Like he called out the difference, and that's what he was going to teach you, right? Like remember the other commercial where he's flexing his muscles? It seemed like it was so different, right? Like it was an unachievable thing. Whereas this one, it was like, hey, you of the other 100,000 people, I want to teach you how to be like these 700. So that's kind of what I liked about it. But yeah, like my guess is there was smaller ads from that one. Like he had 2 or 3 other ads from the 3-minute ad.
Yeah, I think he micro content that, because I will tell you, I thought I've seen that ad, and it was literally around the awards, and then it was over. Like I seriously don't remember that lengthy of a ad.
Yeah, if they could have used something shorter and then ran that on the landing page, I think they would be great. I think that he explained everything well, and he did a good job, and all that of conveying everything he was trying to convey. I just felt like for a Facebook ad, especially if it's a cold audience, I just felt like it was too long for a first-time interaction.
I agree. I definitely agree. It's nice to see like the community of millionaires that essentially that he's got on his walls. It's insane. And like, it just keeps going and going. And then you look around, he goes, and this wall is all 10X, or whatever, the X people. And it's like, wow, it really gives you the gravity of it. And it's not, he didn't do it as like bragging like the other one was.
Right.
I didn't get that feeling. It was more like, just look at what has come out of this. It's impressive. And I agreed with it. And then I agreed with you when he entered his office, it should have been, what's the difference between them and people that just use ClickFunnels and haven't gotten there yet? I made a web class. Check it out. It's called Something Secrets.
And it's free. It's completely free. And I'll show you completely for free how these 787 people generated $1 million or whatever. Completely free. Click the link below, and I think he could have ended it right there and probably got I don't think he got any additional people to click by the rest of it past that.
Right. And I definitely got the impression that he just finished the funnel and he was like, all right, let's whip around the office.
Yeah.
Which from what I've heard about him is definitely true. Like that guy just cruises and he's like, oh, I have an idea. And then like 3 hours later, it's like coming to fruition.
Right.
Well, you can tell how long it was by how fast he had to talk. He had to cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
And he was like,
so that's you said that, because I was thinking that, because every time I see a Russell video, I'm thinking in my mind how fast he has to try to talk to beat the swipe. Because in my mind, he's trying to get at least everything out in 20 seconds. So he knows the attention span, and he's trying to go before it's gone, right?
Yeah, he calls it the fire hose, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's excited about his product, and this is something that I teach a lot myself, right? Like when I'm teaching people. I'm like, you have to have faith, you have to have belief, and you have to be excited about your product, because if you're not, nobody else is going to be either. And so he conveyed a lot of that the whole time. Like, check this out. This is so super awesome. Oh, check it out. We ran out of room over here. We had to do more over here. This is super. Hey, you want to see? You want to see more? Come check it out with me. You know. And so he was excited about it, and he was conveying that to you, and he wanted you to come along the journey with him. Hey, you want to see more? Come with me. Let's go see some more. And so I thought that part of it was really well done. And yeah, I just wish that it wasn't a Facebook ad. That's all.
Right. Fair. All right. Go ahead and put your vote in the private chat for the chop. That concludes our broadcast today. So what did you guys think won today? For which video got you to want to do something the most? And go ahead and put it in the private chat. And we will then present you with the chop of the day.
We got one extra ad you should show. But yeah,
hold on. I get 2 votes because I'm taking the place of Lewis.
You do get 2 votes, yeah.
You do.
Hold on.
You do.
I just did one. Now I need to go to Lewis and I need to do my other one. Here we go. All right, me and the other me have both.
Oh, so good. Oh, okay. So we got 2 there. We've got.
Hold it. Corey said there was another ad.
This is my vote for the special ad of the day.
Oh god. All right, we'll show both then.
Are we doing the chop? Is it the chop?
No. Show my ad first, and then it's the chop.
I'll show Corey's ad first. Here.
Ready?
Go ahead. And go.
Squirt. Hardcore squirt. Synchronized squirt. Squirt. Play out beard squirt. Hot yoga squirt. Water enhancing squirt. Meow score squirt. Product demo squirt. Logo down.
That's probably my favorite part of the video is they have the actual hand being the arrow. I thought that was brilliant. Like, I'm going to use that in someone's video coming up. Is it going to be an actual, just an image of my hand? It's going to be like that. Click below, please.
Chop.
I thought it was great. I just feel like they missed one thing, which is exactly what their product does. Like, if they could have just said flavor your drink, or, you know, like, what is when they squirt it in the water, what is it doing to the water? Is it just flavoring? Is it Gatorade? Is it electrolyte replenishing like Gatorade? Like, what exactly is the product doing for me? And I didn't get that out of it. But other than that, I thought it was a freaking awesome video.
There were so many bad ones today. We had to bring back an oldie but a goodie.
We had to bring an oldie back for sure.
All right, we actually have a tie.
We have a tie.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, Corey broke the tie. So
okay, here we go.
Our coveted winner for today, the chop, is still got Marley in there. We'll have to take her out of there.
No, I thought we were going to add. Like, we're
just adding 2 with each one. It's going to be like an hour show by the end of the year.
We're just doing this.
We'll have to get Alan.
Alan's like, I didn't know I had to do that. Can I not be on
I didn't tell him about the super close up weird face. Sorry, guys. And the chop.
Aviation American Gin slogan, take 1. Aviation American Gin, an illusory and fleeting sense of well-being. Aviation American Gin slogan, take 2. Aviation American Gin. If you're drinking anything else, you're drinking bullshit. Aviation American Gin. Aviation American Gin. It's just vodka after its wish was granted. Mm-mm. For God's sake, take 4. Aviation American Gin. It tastes like God cried in your mouth. It's going to get us into trouble. Aviation American Gin. What the f***? Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Oh, f***. Sweet Release of Death, take 8. Aviation American Gin. You'll actually die from happiness. We can sew that up in post, guys.
You know, I didn't even notice the cry for help written.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
What? I
That's
didn't
a
even
cry
catch
for help right on the clapper.
Oh no kidding.
Yeah, like
I'd
right,
like
right,
to,
right here is the cry for help.
Oh my gosh.
I would like to formally recant my vote and vote for Ryan. I think that was the best one. So I'm glad we got to meet you.
Wow. All right.
Yes.
Landslide for the Reynolds today. The Reynolds gets the Reynolds. We have to actually send him an award.
Yes. I'm still looking for, if anybody in the audience has a Deadpool action figure that doesn't have the Deadpool mask on, but it's Ryan Reynolds' face, send it to Corey and we'll spray paint it gold.
Everything goes through Corey.
It's actually infiltrated other shows now, actually, because
has it?
Yeah, we were on the Visibility Doctors, and I brought up something, and I said, if you want information, call Corey. So, like all my, you call my phone number, it's just forwarded to Corey now. It's phenomenal. I don't get it.
It's actually infiltrated our coaching call with clients. I was like, oh my God.
If you want Ron, call Corey. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's very easy to get a hold of me whenever you need. Call Corey.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching Content Chop Shop. Thank you to Alan Dean for joining us today to replace both Lewises who are out in Steve Larson land. And thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you have some videos that you want us to give an opinion on or help you out with, let us know. We will put them in the next show. And as always, get out there, make some great content, and sell some stuff. Take it easy, guys. We really appreciate it.
Peace out.